What's up, guys? Slim Chipley here. I know it's been a while since I made a video, so today what I'm going to be showing you, a lot of people now are doing videos about EDC, everyday carry, you know, things they carry around in their pockets and stuff, knives, wallets, guns, whatever. And I'm going to be doing something sort of similar to that, except instead of things that I carry around on my person, I'm going to show you the things that I carry around in my car, because specifically tools and emergency things of that nature. You know, there's been a few occasions where I've been left stranded somewhere due to my van breaking down for whatever various reasons, and I didn't have the tools to fix it, or if I did have the tools, you know, I had to dig around or whatever to find them. So what I did is I went through all my tools that I have, because I've got a small little collection of tools here and, you know, everywhere around my house, because I'm not the most organized person. So I got tools scattered everywhere here and there. What I did, I went around and found all the tools that I could find, and I put them here in this little bag here that I'm just going to carry around with me in my car in case something does happen where, you know, I need to do a little bit of emergency maintenance to my vehicle. I have the tools ready for me to use, and I'm going to show you those tools that I collected, and I guess you could call it an EDC car edition. Alright, so I'm going to go through my bag. I'm going to show you everything that I got in here, plus there's a few extra things that are too big to fit in this bag. Okay, for starters, as you can see, trusty roll of duct tape, because duct tape fixes basically everything. So, you know, everything else in here is kind of a last resort if I can't use duct tape. Not really. Okay, I got duct tape. I have a mag light, flashlight, because, you know, it's always handy to have a flashlight no matter what situation you're in. If it's dark and you don't have a flashlight, you're screwed. I have a hammer, you know, in case something's rusty and won't come out, because on a 2002 Astro van, that's very rare to have something that's rusty and doesn't want to move, so I have a hammer. I have my Bear Grylls knife in here, just because it's been kind of floating around in my car and I just needed a place to put it, so why not in my tool bag. This is a great little knife. It's come in handy a few times. I really like the serrated edge on the bottom. It's good for cutting things that are kind of hard to cut through otherwise, like zip ties or tough plastic or whatever. This little knife always comes in handy. Let's see, I got a multi-tool here, because obvious reasons. A multi-tool, it's got pliers on it, that's probably the biggest reason why, and scissors, and, you know, various other mini tools for hard to reach areas and whatnot. Outside here I've got a flathead and a Phillips screwdriver. What's here? A dog bone wrench that I got from clearance at Walmart for about $7, which is pretty handy. I bought this before I bought the ratchet set. One thing I do like about it right here is there's a little magnet on the handle for when you take your screws off. You don't gotta lose them. You know, they go flying everywhere and you can't find them. So it's got a little magnet right here, which always comes in handy. That's the biggest reason why I really like that dog bone wrench. I got a little power inverter that plugs into your cigarette lighter outlet, 140 watt inverter. It's got a little USB and a standard outlet there in case I need to plug something in or whatever. What else? I made a trip out to Harbor Freight today and I picked up this ratchet set just for like $17 I paid for it. It's got a, you know, pretty looking little ratchet. You know, it's halfway decent. I like it better than the cheap little Walmart ones you get for, you know, you get a pack of like 50 pieces for $10 or whatever. This is probably one step above that. You know, just a little bit better. It's got this little button right here That's a release for that little ball lock on there. That's pretty nice and handy, so you don't lose your sockets everywhere when you're trying to work. If you're, you know, your socket gets stuck on a screw head or whatever, and you're trying to yank on it and it falls off, and then you're like, oh crap, you know. So that's nice. And I got, that came with the ratchet set. I got, this is standard from 7/8 inch all the way down to, I don't know, because my brother was in charge of this and he effed it up, so I don't know what that goes down to. But anyways, at least it's all in one place. I got metric and I got standard sockets here, which always comes in handy if your van breaks down and you need a wrench on a little bit. Always good to have some sockets. I got another Phillips head screwdriver. I got a couple of star bits in there, and trusty old WD-40, because where would this world be without little WD-40? Let's see. I got some Teflon tape. I got a funnel and a rag. Keep your hands a little bit clean. You know, check your oil. Your dipstick gets dirty, wipe it off, yada yada. Carabiner, because I don't know why, just why not. Monkey wrench, in case you feel like being a monkey. Not really. Pair of vice grips. As you can see, if I ever have to dig in this bag, I probably have something kind of halfway serious going on, to where I might actually need to wrench on my van for some reason. You know, that's why I have this in here, because that's happened to me before. I've been in a situation where my alternator has died while I was driving, and I had to pull into a parking lot and I had no tools to work on anything. So I was basically stranded without any sort of tools to work on whatsoever. So that's kind of one of the main reasons why I put together this tool bag, is because I've been in situations where I've not had tools and I've not been prepared, and I don't want to be in that situation again. So that's why I put this little tool bag together, so hopefully in the future, if I am in the situation again, I don't have to be stranded without any way of fixing or figuring out what's going on with my van. Moving on, I got zip ties in here. These zip ties, I went to Menards, I bought a pack of, oh gosh, a whole bunch, a big old jar, all sorts of different sizes of zip ties for like $7. I think that's definitely something, if you're going to do something like this. Zip ties are always good to have on you handy, just like duct tape or a flashlight are essentials. Zip ties are essentials. I've got a little roll of electrical tape and some face masks, because they were in there and I figured if I'm going to be up underneath a car, I'd rather not have rust and dirt and corrosion fall into my mouth, because that would be gross. So the rest of the stuff that you can see is just Phillips screwdrivers and whatnot, you know, more of the same thing. So that's basically what's inside of that bag. I've got a bottle of PB Blaster, which is similar to WD-40, except for its penetrating lube. WD-40 is not penetrating lube, although they both will come in handy. Up here, right inside of that little compartment, I have a pair of jumper cables. In here, I've got the standard factory issue jack and the little two-way wrench and the little rampy things that I can't remember the name to right now. So yeah, I got all that stuff in there right now. There's my shotgun right there. There's a little dresser that I bought from Menards. Over here, as my trip to Harbor Freight, I picked up this pair of jack stands. These are 3-ton rated jack stands for $25 for the pair, which was a great price. You know, you get a good deal at Harbor Freight on pretty much everything. So I got jack stands handy, and I actually have behind my backpack, which I'll get up here and I'll show you guys. I got a little bit of rope, and underneath that rope is a 3-ton rapid pump floor jack, because I freaking hate the little twisty jack that GM gives you for, you know, if your tire goes flat and you got to change your tire. They give you a little thing. It takes you 20 minutes just to jack your car up. No, that's what that's for. So I don't have to spend 40 minutes trying to, you know, figure out which way is righty-tighty, lefty-loosey on that silly little tire lug slash screwdriver slash jack handle contraption. No, I just got that, which will take me less than a minute to get under there and jack my car up. Now, if I didn't have a van, I don't know that I would actually carry around the floor jack with me, because that seems, you know, it's kind of bulky, kind of heavy, and you know, if you're trying to save gas mileage on your car, carrying around heavy things like a floor jack like that just to save time, I don't know if it's really worth it. But for me, it's worth it, you know, just so that I don't have to sit there and fiddle around with a, you know, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey little floor jack, or, you know, screw jack that I hate messing with. So I bought that at Harbor Freight today also, which was about $90 for a 3-ton floor jack, which is a great deal. Again, I love Harbor Freight. They always got great deals on tools. If you're ever looking for, you know, if you're starting out, you know, and you want to start your own tool collection, Harbor Freight is a great place to look for good deals on tools. I would highly recommend, if you can find one of those places around you, go ahead and look around and see if you can't find something. So that is my EDC car edition. In case I am ever stranded somewhere or I need to work on my car, hopefully I'll have a tool in here somewhere that I can use to fix my problem and get on with my life. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. Hopefully it wasn't too boring. Please rate, comment, subscribe, all that nonsense. Let me know what you think. If you want more videos about this van, or if you want me to shut up about my Astro van, let me know. And that is all for today. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good day.